Thank you for the opportunity to speak. I'm a sixth-generation landowner. You know, if the industry keeps coming up here and the people representing them telling us there's no problem, I'm here to tell you there are problems. A 16-inch gas line was installed behind my house and then on my own property that my family agreed to let them do. They told us they are experts. The next 2.5 months, they blew the backyard creek, bottom out of my creek, 8 times over 2.5 months. I have the photographs after this meeting. You're welcome to come up. They destroyed my backyard. They destroyed my property. They left trash, beer bottles, McDonald's wrappers all over my property. We gave them permission to come and do it. They were the experts. They were such good experts that when they blew holes out of the bottom of the creek, they were throwing straw bales in to slow the mud from going down the stream. By the way, folks, they're not using bentonite clay. That is the main source. They don't tell you they're adding diesel fuel, aluminum, and barium to the mix. If the DEP would do their job and test it, I still have plenty stuck at the bottom of my creek 7 years after the blowout happened. So don't let anybody come up here and tell you there's no problem. By the way, the first day they blew it out was July 29, 2011. I'll never forget it. One of the mud trucks that came to suck up all the mud flipped over and crushed my neighbor, John Jones III, to death while his 17-year-old daughter sat in the passenger seat next to them. Don't let anybody tell you you can't have harm happen to you from this. Don't tell my neighbors along the Mariner East 2 route who have had nothing but trouble. Over 100 IRTSs. They call them inadvertent return to surfaces. You know what the drillers call them? Blowouts. That's what they are, blowout. The sinkholes are opening up. These guys, if they stick to the same pat answers, there's no problem. There never has been a problem. Then why are we having so many problems? And then don't talk to the people in Westmoreland Township where they had a gas line explode, burning one house to the ground and almost killing its inhabitant, the gentleman there. Luckily, his pregnant wife was at work. Otherwise, she'd be running and getting her clothes burned off of her. So we're getting tired of this. I am getting tired of it as a sixth-generation landowner here. Quit lying to us. Tell the DEP to do their job and come and clean up my creek and everybody else's problems. And by the way, that's at the other end of the pipe, folks. This is the well water from many of my neighbors in Susquehanna County. Over 100 people with plastic water tanks sitting next to their houses where they have to get water from some other source. You know, only 6 generations, me, my children are 7th and my grandchildren are 8th generation owners of my property. My water was poisoned 5 years ago. What are we waiting for? Tell them to take their pipe and stick it somewhere else. They can take their cracker plant, poisoning everybody with the air coming off it, and go bye-bye. We're not interested anymore. Clean up your messes and go home.